So subscribe, hit the like, hit the share. Put me up in that algorithm, y'all. And holla at your girl. And what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? You rocking with Moochie, and this is Moochilla's Reviews. So hit the hammer, because you came through. I'm talking about, this is a rewatch. So I don't know if you guys seen this before. It's called Mayor of Kingstown. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Because I thought my mic was plugged in. Okay, there they go. That's better. Yeah, so we're doing Mayor Kingstown. This is a rewatch. If you have not watched it before, I have a vote that's up in the chat. Please cast your vote. I just want to know, was this your first time watching Mayor Kingstown? Yes, or you're here for the rewatch? Please cast your vote. It is airing on Paramount as well as Showtime. It's airing there on those two channels, and I'm supposed to be live on Rumble. I don't even know what's going on with that. Let me see. I don't even know if I'm live here yet. I'm trying to. This is my first time doing it, y'all. I apologize. That's why I was taking so long before. Oh. All right. I can't mess with this right now. I don't know what's going on. All right, never mind. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. So yeah, this is a series that takes place, I believe, in Michigan. It's about a family that it's one that's a brother. They're all brothers and a mom, and they basically work with the correctional facilities. But one's a police officer, one's an ex-felon, and the other one is an ex-police officer. The youngest one is a police officer now. The other one was a police officer before, but he does this business. Basically, he does the politics in the prison system. That's the easiest way I can explain it, to make sure everybody gets along. The guards, the gangs, different problems that go on in the prison system, where he basically is a mediator for the prison system. So let me bring in Inga. I don't even know. This is both of our first times watching. Well, this is my second time watching it. This is Inga's first time, but this is my first time reviewing it. I couldn't get on. I was doing so much when this was out, when this first came out, and I couldn't catch up. So now that they're going to do season 4, which starts back in June, I figured we get to a little catch up. We do a little catch up together, and I hope you guys are ready to do that. I hope we get more people on, and I think it's awesome. Let me bring Inga in. Hey,
good people. Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Hey, Detroit, Candy. Y'all was saying hi to me in the comments. Hey, Sally. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, let me see who's here. What up, Detroit? See, I sent you the thing. I ain't know if I sent it to you. Yes. Yeah, so I think right now, I think it's a pretty. I wanted to do this show. What did you think? This was your first time watching this, Inga. What are your
Yes,
thoughts?
it's been on my list for a long time, but your girl is always late to the party and always late getting to the shows. But once you said something about it, and I said, okay, that put fire underneath me to let me watch it now. But I only watched the first episode. So I didn't watch the whole season, season one, the
Okay.
whole season
I
yet.
know.
Just
So
watched the first episode, and the first episode, I'm like, wow, all this going on, and I'm like, I'm gonna go back and rewatch it again because I was like, so much was going on, but I liked it. So I'm looking forward to the rest of them.
you
So
looking forward to the rest of it? Let me ask you
yeah,
another
yeah.
question.
And how many seasons? I thought I saw only 2 seasons.
But the season 3 is coming out. I might have
Oh, okay. Because they said season.
fumbled that.
Oh, okay. I wanted to
I
make sure that.
apologize.
I said, "What's wrong with my Paramount Plus? It don't." I was just looking.
The new season didn't start yet, but that's
Okay.
why I wanted to do a rewatch and we catch
this
up
was
from
perfect.
it.
Then I'll be right on time
so
for
that
the
way
new
we
season.
could get to know the characters as well as give our little thoughts, and we could make predictions for the season to come.
Right.
So
and I do have questions. So since you've already seen it, and this is a rewatch for you.
I'm not going to do no spoiler, but
No. I'm just no. Well, I guess yeah. Well, no, just on the first episode. Not going ahead.
Okay.
Just making sure that that's why I'm going back and rewatch it, because I was watching it while I'm working, which is not the right thing. That's not the best way to watch TV, is while you're working or doing something, because you missing things. Just want to make sure I'm on
so I'll refresh you. It's no big deal.
Yeah, no, but
it's no
but I'm gonna go back and rewatch. No, because I want to be engaged. I want to be engaged like I am on the Mother Show. So no, so far what I saw, I like. Yeah, this is my type of show.
Right.
I thought I was watching Prison Break or something at first. I thought
that's what got me intrigued with watching it. And
Break.
Actually, Detroit, when they was talking about it in his Discord, they brought it to my attention. But it was like by the time I found out about it, they was already a few episodes in. So I just basically, you know how one of those shows you don't review that you could just sit down, watch, and enjoy.
Everybody has been talking about this. I mean, so many people that have been talking about this show for a while, but I was just late getting on to it. Even Lamont mentioned them quite a few times. So yeah, but I'm glad you reviewing it.
Good. So what I liked about let me see who's here. Hey, Candy.
Barbara Johnson.
I don't know how you didn't go on, because I feel like nobody asked, so I just was putting it out there. If I'm trying to get a panel together, and I know it was a short notice because I was out away and stuff. But yeah, I'll do a small panel, nothing too big. And hey, Tamika.
Hey, Tamika.
And I want to get the full effect of this, like I'm watching it for the first season. Right. And I'm glad that Jeremy Renner is coming back for the season to come. So let's get into the episode, and it's called The Mayor of Kingstown. So this is like, to me, the opening episode basically shows you how things work. But you still didn't tell me what you thought of the episode, Inga.
Oh no, I liked the first episode. It was a lot going. The first episode had so much going on. That's why I said, "Well, I got questions." Yeah. The mother was a trip. The mother,
yes, but then you saw why. I don't want to put my track shoes on, but we're gonna stick right here.
Yeah.
With this boy hitting that tennis ball.
Wait a minute, Candy was saying she didn't know how I didn't watch more
than one, right? Was you compelled to go forward? That's what I wanted to ask you.
Oh, I was going to start I'm going to start the next episode probably tonight. I'm gonna start the next episode. Yeah, I wanted to, but I said I'm gonna stop at 1 so that we'll talk about this, and we can probably do a couple of episodes at a time if you want. So
okay,
I'm going to be watching more at a time. Yeah.
We might do 2 and 3 tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow.
I just wanted to get my baby toe in the water. Now I like it. Now I can get all the way up in there. Now,
all right, that's what's up. So, when this episode started, the way he paid this kid to hit that tennis ball, over into the prison, and then I saw the guard. I saw, oh, he's with it.
Yeah,
because the guard saw it, kept it moving. And then the
Yes.
other guy picked it up and brought it to him.
But that told me right there that he's dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
well,
something.
this is what it is. That's what I wanted to get to, but I'm gonna wait a little bit before we go into it because we're gonna go a little further. But this was the introduction to this, and I
Right.
was like, well, I thought at first he was kind of like a bad guy, and that he was either sending a kite or something.
Mhm.
But then when we get here and we meet his brother,
And the
so
brother's the mayor, right?
right, it's
Yeah.
Mitch, Michael, and Kyle.
Okay.
Mitch is the older brother, which is in the top right,
Yeah.
and he's basically the mayor of Kingstown.
Right.
And then you have Michael, that's his brother.
Mhm.
He's a felon, an ex-felon. His brother
Mhm.
is an ex-cop, and somehow I don't even know if he's an ex-cop. They don't really say, but it seems like he is, and I'll get to that.
Okay.
And because right now I'm trying to stick in the pocket. I'm not trying to go
Yeah.
ahead, even though I went ahead of already. But
Mhm.
I thought this was
No,
so
but that's
great.
good you giving me the backstory a little bit because if it might have ran right past me. So
Right,
now I
cool.
knew they were brothers. The three guys were brothers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I was gonna say to y'all, you had this man coming here, and he was very irate because of the treatment of his son, but he broke his CO's. I believe he broke a CO's nose and fractured his jaw. That's what he did. He fractured his jaw.
Mhm.
They he was really talking crazy when Mike had to check him. You know who you talking to? And that's what usually the middle brother usually be the spunky one where you not gonna mess with my family like that. And it seemed like
Mhm.
he was letting them know, like, you don't ever talk to my brother like that.
Right.
and
Right.
and you know who he is. And then he apologized because he was like, we making it safe for you right now. Your 17-year-old son
Mhm.
fractured a CO's jaw,
Right.
and right now they not gonna bring him up in front of the judge with his face beat up, but they letting you know that a whooping is coming.
Right.
They let him know also. What did you think of
Mhm.
that, Ingrid? How they let him know that it was also a beating coming to him.
I
But
mean, they just told him right up front. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't be going around breaking the nose and jaw and then we not gonna retaliate. I mean, he told him what it was.
yes.
You saw the man didn't like back. He ain't buck at them or nothing. He
Heck
just
no. After that, he
no.
got checked. No, he didn't buck. That was the
Mm-mm.
crazy part. I like
He looked a little sketchy too. I saw him. I said, I thought he was drunk or something. Let me just
no,
you.
but you know what it is?
Mhm.
His son was making meth in the house. So I wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah.
he a user. So you hit the
That's
nail
what I'm
on the
saying, because
head,
he look
Inga.
a little like he been through it. That's what I'm saying. Just but looking at this man sitting here, that's how he looked. Like he been through it.
Yeah, you hit
So
the nail on the head with that one, Inga. You
mhm.
knew that something ain't right with this man.
Right.
And it's not. But I like it. What did you think of Mitch's assistant, the woman that's working with him? We'll see. Or do you need
Oh,
to
I
see a
forgot
little
her
more of
name
her?
now. I just saw. I forgot her name. Um,
Oh, I got names. I got names. You know, I
mhm.
make sure I get names.
I know. I got to do better with that, y'all.
So,
Now that I'm doing my own thing, I gotta get better
yeah,
with
he
this.
said his son. So Walter is the father, and he was like, Walter, your son fractured a guard's jaw, and they
Mhm.
added 5 years to his sentence.
Right.
And they basically told him that he got to stay with the whites, and he got to watch his mouth because they said he's reckless with his mouth in there. And
Yeah.
if he don't listen, he gonna end up being somebody's girlfriend. That's just what he told him. Rebecca
Yes.
is the secretary.
Yeah. She's secretary.
So
Rebecca. That's her name, Rebecca.
mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
And there basically he's seeing different people that's in the prison system, like people on the outside or people that just got out or
Mhm.
other things. And this is Vera. She comes in, she's Milo's wife, and Milo is incarcerated, but he's got, You usually find some people hide their little money stashes away from jobs that they did.
Mm-hmm.
He hid some money away before he got locked up,
Right.
and he sends his wife to go there to get all of it, and they're gonna give them 10,000 out of it. But Mike tells him this is a job that we don't usually do. So I felt like once he said that, we know it's gonna be a risk, and
Okay.
we know it's gonna be a
And I'm
risk.
assuming that's the money. I don't want to say it, but that's the money later.
Right? You
Okay. Right.
exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Even
That's
though
it. All right. All right. Just want to
so
make sure I'm on the same page. I got it.
it
Got it.
was 200 grand.
Mm-hmm.
But right here, when they telling it, you don't know how much it is. But she's saying some of it. No, she said all of it. And he said, "Well, I got to get a call from him to find out if it's true or not, because basically he want to hear it from the horse's mouth."
Mm-hmm.
And he verifies it. And while all of this is going on, this man out here, which I'm gonna give y'all, I'll come with the names. And
He was off the
oh,
chain.
he was a piece of trash,
He
y'all.
was. He was.
Alberto. That is that is his name.
Alberto. Yeah.
Milo is a nut. Yup. So he's gonna tell him the he's watching everything that's going on, and
Mm-hmm.
once he gets this whole Milo situation,
Mm-hmm.
he's out of the office. He took it personal, Alberto, because he was next in line to see the mayor. And he took it too personal. He was attracted to the he was attracted to Rebecca, and
Mm-hmm.
he's also attracted to Vera because he speaks to someone else and say, "Wow, they got a lot of nice pretty ladies here." But he seemed off from the beginning. What was your
Yeah.
thoughts
Oh,
on
no,
him?
I agree with that statement. He just nothing really more to that. He was off. I mean, he was a yeah. This dude was crazy. Yeah, this dude was crazy. And especially, I don't want to jump ahead because I'm thinking about another scene with him. He was
Right.
crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and he was out of control. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're gonna go on.
This must
But
be like a little small town, huh?
yeah, well, that's what it seemed like it is, because when she was in class explaining these stories and talk about the history of the next town over,
Right.
one of these students came up to talk
Yes,
to her.
this lady here. Yeah,
And what
with the
was your
clap.
thoughts about her asking for help for a relative, one of her cousins?
Right, right. And I thought she was very sincere. She's, of course, we see she's a prisoner and she's in the class. And I didn't think she did anything wrong. It wasn't like she came outraged. She wasn't yelling. She was very soft spoken and just asked for help. And then the mother, she's like, bitch, get out my face. She didn't say that, but that's
She said, don't ever mention my
she said,
sons,
don't ever, ever mention my sons. Yeah.
and get the
I
F
mean,
out.
get
Oh,
the F
she
out.
was,
Yeah. I mean, the
woo!
way she cursed that lady out, I mean, she pretty, woo, it was, I said, wow. I said, okay, I can see this not a nice mama. She probably going to be a piece of work.
Yeah.
Hey, Juan Roman.
I agree with that. Hey
Mm.
Juan, what up? Let me see who's in here, because I really didn't we
We had
got one,
Michelle.
we got Candy Loves to Talk
Mm.
TV. We got Tamika's Den. Detroit was in here. What up?
Mm-hmm.
Barbara Johnson,
Yeah.
uh, and
Roshonda.
Michelle Wadler, Sally. Hey Sally, Rashandria. And
Mm-hmm.
hopefully people will
Michelle.
jump on this. Any Michelle Wilder, yeah, I said that.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
okay.
hopefully people will jump on this so we could have a good discussion. So
Right, right. Yeah, but this the introduction that I got from of the mama.
mhm.
She didn't. I guess it was the first thing I saw, and she didn't seem like a pleasant, nice lady. So I said, okay, I need to see some more backstory, but I can tell it's
But
something
it's a
crazy with
reason
her.
why she's so angry like
Yeah,
that. That's the
yeah,
crazy part.
Mm-hmm.
So now we see him go. Oh no, I
You know who I thought that
hold
was?
on.
I thought that was Osito.
I did too. When I first
Well,
saw
I
this,
said,
I sure
oh,
did think it was.
Osito in here. Then I look, I said,
I
that ain't
thought it was
Osito.
accurate, and then when I first saw it, I thought that.
I mean, yeah, me too. Me too.
Wait, this is the
Oh,
wrong
we skip
scene.
ahead, right? Because I think they was in the restaurant at the
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get
okay.
the flick up. The flick, 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 flick.
I really thought it was him. I was getting excited.
Me too. I thought I was the only one because I surely did think that was
Yeah, just for a quick second.
Osito.
Just for a quick second. Yeah.
So now we're seeing the inner workings. You have Michael, he goes and talks to the CO. They find out
Mm-hmm.
problems.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Tim Wilder. He says that his nephew was having a problem in there. They got him on the hook, one of the Crips.
Yes.
And they basically trying to frame him and get him where they have him in the pocket, I guess, to bring things in and so on and so forth. And
Okay, let me ask you a question about Jeremy Renner's character. What's his name again?
Michael.
Michael. Okay, Michael. What is it if the brother is the mayor? Who is he to the mayor? Like, I mean, who is he in job wise?
His job wise, he's the one that basically talks to the guys the COs in the prison.
Okay.
He works all of that out because he was he was in that prison.
Okay.
And when he was in there, he was running it because who his brother is. So he has a good rapport not only with the COs, he has a good rapport with the inmates as well.
Right.
So just keeps everything flowing smooth so it's not a takeover and things like that. Hey, Monique, 69 Ways. What up, boo?
Hey, Monique.
So, yeah, so he keeps a good rapport with them. And they're supposed to pick up that money from Milo. It was a map and everything that was drawn out for that.
Right.
And I forgot to say it. So he told his brother, the youngest one, which is Kyle in the bottom of the right. Kyle is going to go with Michael to pick up this money. Correct. Because he's on the job still. So they are doing some they basically the gray line. I want to compare to like Detective Brian,
like even though the mayor's a politician, but he's dirty.
I won't say he's dirty. He's not actually a mayor. He's just basically the mayor of Kingstown, and that's the prison. But everything spills onto the streets sometimes. So that's why they call him the mayor. I mean, that's my assumption of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So wait.
And so like everybody comes to him with the issues and problems. Okay.
Yep. So they come with him with the issues and problems. So I'm gonna say it like this: Michael handles the COs and inmates or gang relations.
Right.
Mitch, he handles people that come to help for people in the inside. And then they work things out amongst the COs and stuff like that.
Correct.
And then you have Kyle, which he's a detective. Sometimes they need him to run interference.
Right.
But they all are in the same precinct. Mitch's people and Kyle. So it all works together. But he wasn't even supposed to be there tonight. He was supposed to go out to dinner with his wife, and she's upset, and the mother's upset too because she knows
like she don't want nothing to do with the other two sons,
right? Because she knows that they're going to help. She's like, "You're going to help your brothers, right? And be careful and all of that." And he was like, "Why would you say that?" What was your thoughts on? Was that a foreshadowing?
But she seemed like she can't stand her sons though, not the baby son, but the other two. She seemed like she can't. Like she didn't want nothing to do with that. Remember when she told that girl in the class, like, don't ever bring up my son. It's just like it was hate. I felt hate from her.
I think it's hate because of the job that they're doing. Okay. And she knows how dangerous it is. And we're gonna find out. We find out later why she has so much animosity towards them doing this particular job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you have not scrolled up to the top, please scroll up to the top, cast your vote, hit the like, hit the share, put me up in that algorithm, y'all. Holla at your girl. You know. So put your vote in. Was this the first time you're watching Mayor Kingstown? Yes, or here for the rewatch? Let me know. We're gonna just start it off nice and fun like that.
Mm-hmm.
Next week I might have some word scrams and stuff for y'all
Oh, I gotta pay
because
attention now.
yeah,
You're gonna have the word
you gotta
spread.
pay attention now.
I
But
gotta
I ain't
take
gonna,
notes.
I'm not gonna be too hard with it
I
though.
have a couple of multiple choice. I do better with
You
it.
do better with the multiple choice. All right, so then I'm
Monique
gonna go.
Johnson,
I'm
she
gonna
the
go with
one
the
who do
multiple
good.
choice. No, say less.
Monique
Say
Johnson
less.
does good with the word scram.
Say less. Say less.
Yeah.
So I'll go with the multiple choice. But he goes to help his brothers, and they're gonna go. They're gonna go. Get this money and all of that. But in the meantime, I couldn't even get my video clips. I'm so mad because I don't know, something happened and I don't understand how to work it now.
Child,
But
ain't gotta tell- and when I saw my man Michael Beach, I was like, "Oh, that's my man." I love Michael Beach. He is a
yes,
great actor. I don't care what he play on, from Lean on Me to Soul Food to this and everything you can think of. Michael Beach is always good in everything he plays in. So I'm sorry, I just wanted to shout him out.
that's okay.
Yeah,
But when they had this conversation, the police officers, about taking care of Sam, Tim's nephew, they told him, look, he's going to have to lay low, try to stay away from this guy,
right.
try
That
not to
guy
have,
beat the dog mess out of him too.
yeah, you put your tracks, take your
Oh,
tracks.
I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I mean, 'cause this
No,
scene
but
was
yo, that was crazy though.
no, because this scene already happened. You see, he landed up in the chair. He
What
had
did
already
you
been
think
beat up.
about what did you think about it? Because he was the aggressor, even though he was threatening him.
Yeah, because the guy was the prisoner was talking smack, but he ain't had to hit him.
Yeah, he
He
was
could just
talking
walked
crazy
away.
to him.
He could have just talked. Yeah, the guy was talking crazy, but he hit him first. And
Exactly.
that prisoner beat no, first he was beating him up with the billy club and all that, and then and you know that's Mario Van Peebles' son.
Yeah, I know who
That
it is.
guy, yeah. And he he was yeah, he was the prisoner was talking slick, talking mess, and he ain't had to hit him, but he was beating the prisoner up, and the prisoner said, not today.
Yo, he
And
beat
he
the
balled his
brakes
fist
off
and
of
he kept
him.
punching him and punching him and punching him. And then all the guards jumped on the prisoner and beating him up. I
And
mean,
that's where it went sideways, yo.
yeah. He ain't had because even Michael Beach character say, I think he said, "Why did you hit him?" or something like that.
He
I can't
said
remember.
he said, what was you supposed he was doing? Okay, usually when stuff happen like this on jobs like that, they
Mhm.
usually tell you, you usually get called in and they're gonna ask you your story. Usually it's a written statement.
Yeah.
But they asked him his story and then they told him, what were you supposed what was you supposed to do? You let him get in your space.
He did say that.
He
Yeah.
said you
Yeah.
let him get in your face, and what
Mhm.
you could have resulted to using your billy club last.
Or he asked to say you could have called for backup or
He
something too.
said, what could you have done besides using that club first? What were
Yeah.
you supposed to do first?
Because he didn't
He
call for no backup,
he didn't call
you
for
know.
backup.
He walked into the cell
He
by
walked into the
himself.
he hit him first and walked into the cell.
Right.
And yo, he beat the mess out of him. And then he
Mhm.
flipped the script where
And
when that guy came to,
all I saw was blood all over the floor. I
oh,
mean, he gave him a two-piece biscuit, the soda, the fries. He gave him
heck
he gave
yeah,
him the whole thing.
and some condiments too. Here, take the ketchup
And
and the
then the
hot
salt,
sauce
pepper,
too,
ketchup. He
brother.
gave him the whole thing.
Yes,
Yeah, he beat his
that was
tail. Yeah.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy with the whole beatdown situation.
Right. Well, I mean, he shouldn't have hit him first.
I
Hey,
agree.
lemon kush pepper. Um.
Hey,
Mhm.
yeah. So I was gonna say this. I might we're gonna talk when we get off of this because yo, this part with this, I was like, they said they're gonna put him in the tower because now he got to stay away from everybody because now they really want to hurt him. I
Right. Right. The other prisoners want to get at him. Yeah.
Right, and then I think I missed when they went to go see this guy. That's when you remember when they went to go see the Crip Bunny.
Right.
They worked out a situation before this popped off. So
Mm-hmm.
now it's like he was like, for one, Bunny don't like Tim. He doesn't like him. He calls him a turncoat. So that means Tim probably was on the tape. Do you think? Did that make you think about that when you saw
I
that?
did think that. I was thinking that.
Because I
That's
was
why I
like,
said I
yo,
was
that
thinking
means he
everybody
was on the
dirty up in
tape.
here.
Yeah.
I'm
So it's
thinking
like,
everybody dirty. I don't see no good people over here. I think. I mean, so far, I don't know
mm-hmm.
how it's gonna go down the road. But this first episode, I think everybody's suspect to me. Everybody seems sketchy.
I think this is gonna go sideways eventually
Mhm.
because how long can you keep order with something like this going on?
Mm.
Yo, what did you think about him following her home?
Okay, yeah, that they were at the strip club,
He
right? Yeah.
seemed kind of off with all of this. He's attracted to her. She
Mm-hmm.
wanted him to stay, but he was upset because and she went before him, and then Mitch didn't see anybody else that day. So he was mad about that. It was really, he took it personal.
Right. This dude was crazy. I mean, and she wanted him to stay. She didn't want him. She didn't want him to leave. And he gave her some money, and he was like, he's out of there.
Yeah.
So, and I was looking at these. I said, them girls, these white girls at the strip club, they they not like the sisters. They ain't got no behind. They don't know how to dance. They, you know, what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I said these white strippers don't know what they doing. I was just, I just laughed when I saw her up there trying to dance and swing around.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
trying to dance. He was supposed to get 3 songs. He left when the second song came on.
Right.
And she was like, don't leave, don't leave. And I was like, why is she begging for
I
this
know.
guy?
I
I
said, is
couldn't.
that her boyfriend or her Meg? I mean,
No, you
that's
know,
what I was
she's
thinking. Because I was
Milo's
like, why
wife.
she? Because I was like, why she don't want him to go? He
That's the
gave her the
part I
money. He
couldn't
left the money
understand.
there for.
Yeah, he left the money and he was like, I'll come back. And he was like, I'll come back and get a dance later. So she's thinking he's gonna come back here. This dude waited in his putt car and followed her all the way home. Fair.
So that's the okay. So that's the same dancer girl, right?
Yes, he
Yes.
followed her home, but she was so cool when he was in the house. She didn't act scared, but
No,
I
she didn't. That's what
she,
made me thought. I was like, I was thinking when I had watched. I said, is that her boyfriend or something? Why is she so calm? Why is she
yes,
so
that's what
calm?
I was saying. I was like, do they know each other?
That's what I
It
was
made me
thinking.
think that. It was just kind of odd, that part.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's
once he found the map, I knew where he was going from there, y'all. I thought and I said, Dick, is he gonna go to the place? Because he got the copy. Mitch has the copy, but she got the original. I thought
right.
he was gonna go out there first. What was your thoughts?
Um, you thought that he was going to go
To
to the
the where
mayor?
the map was.
No, no. Well, yeah, I guess so. But I always did think he was going to go to the mayor. I did think that. But yeah, he had the map, so he could have.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that at first. I'll be running
Hmm.
with stuff. You know how I be. But this was crazy how
It
he
ain't
took
just
him
me.
out.
It ain't just me. Sally said she was confused too during that part. You know,
Okay.
like why did she didn't? She was so calm,
Yeah,
and this
she
guy
was so
coming.
calm. It seemed like she knew him from
That's
somewhere
what I'm saying.
else.
She's sitting there with a cup of coffee or whatever she was doing, eating cereal, whatever she was doing. She's sitting there like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" That's how that's how I took it. That's what I thought she knew this guy.
Right?
Yeah. So I mean, I guess I was wrong. Maybe she, well, she knew him from the strip club,
Yeah.
apparently, but I thought they had a relationship.
I thought so too, the way she was begging him to stay. That's why I was like, well, this don't
And I
seem
didn't
right.
see this coming. I figured he was going to do something, but I ain't see this guy was gonna be gone after the first episode. That shocked me.
Yeah, that's what shocked me
That
too.
shocked me.
Cause
I
I
was
was like,
like,
what the
oh
heck?
snap. I was like, oh, so I thought maybe the show would be like a slow build up on the first season. I mean, first episode. I'm like, wow, so that's why I was intrigued. I was intrigued. I didn't see that coming. I
Nah, I
thought he
didn't
was gonna
see it.
take
I
and I
didn't
thought
see
he was
that
gonna take
coming
the money and
either. And then I was like, well, Dad, he was like, well, he was like, I'm not gonna he said, I'm not gonna fight for money that's not mine. That's what he said. That's
no.
why I didn't understand why he took him out. He was like, this ain't my money, and you don't even want to be stealing from this person.
And didn't he say something uh about not find about finding the, no one's gonna find me something. Oh,
This is what his name, Alexandro
yeah,
Alberto. That's his name,
Alberto, yeah,
Alberto. So he said that no one's gonna find me because no,
that's it.
they're not gonna know that I did it,
That's
and he
right. That's
powed him.
that's right.
That was
That shocked
crazy.
me.
Yes,
Yeah.
it reminded me of Game of Thrones. Yes, taking out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what it reminded me of with the father.
this was only like it. I mean, it wasn't even halfway through the thing, and I was like,
I
gone
know.
already.
The first episode, it was like boom, a main character
Mhm.
gone. You
Yeah,
thinking
because
we
if you
gonna get
turned
to
your
know
head,
these
you would have
people?
missed it. If you walked away, you would have missed it because it happened.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he was all across the floor. He was, and then right here he show up and he
Oh, this was
devastated.
so sad because that means Rebecca found him first.
Yeah,
Because he came to the office before anybody in the morning.
he been there all night. Yeah,
Right. And remember, the
Ooh.
brothers came at night to put the money there.
I would
And
not want to find nobody to been landing like that.
that
And
was
especially been there all
crazy.
night long and it started deteriorating and all. No,
And then he said when he was like, he not answering me. Because remember, he got the call from Bunny. And Bunny was like, yo, I don't know what you doing, but your guys, he messed up my guy. He was like really upset about it. He was
right,
very
right.
upset about it. He
Mm-hmm.
was like, he said, I don't know what we worked out a trade, and we worked out this trade, and you're not playing fair. He was
Right.
really pissed off with this, but I was supposed to have a clip for this. That's why I don't have the pictures. But he handled it so well because he got the hammer from the other dude. And he was like, you don't ever run up on me like that. And he was trying to, he said, I already talked to Mitch. We supposed to, we did work it out. So he was like, no, you got to get that tennis ball over there quick. So basically, they wanted to get that contraband over there real fast to make it right. But Sam, Tim's nephew, really messed up this guy. He really messed him up real bad. And come to find out, this is Bunny's cousin. So now it's really becoming real beef because it's personal now.
Correct.
Because Daryl Johnson was a Crip. And once they found out how bad he was beat up, his skull was fractured.
Dang.
They were saying,
oh, that's right, because all the CEOs jumped on the guy.
Yeah,
right.
And they was like, well, what do you expect? He touched the guard. But the way he flipped the script, he wasn't the aggressor in this until he did his little.
Because even though he was talking smack, the guy didn't have to step into the cell and beat him up.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
He could have just kept it pushing. He could have just walked away or call for some backup if the guy was getting aggressive. He could have called for help, and that's what I think Michael Beach's character was saying. Why didn't you do these
Exactly. He was saying even if he wasn't going to hit him with the I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Even if he wasn't going to hit him with the baton, he still was wrong with his next step. He was saying, "Oh, I should have sprayed him with my pepper spray." He was like, "No, you should have called for help."
Right. You see Sally's remark. I agree with
I
the
thought it
Clinton.
was a dream for the brother or something, like they didn't really take him out like that. At
That's what I
first
was
I thought
thinking.
it was two.
Me
I
too.
thought it was Mike having a dream.
Yeah, yeah. I thought that too, Sally. I did too.
Yeah. So that was, to me, that was like really the element of surprise when you watch something where you be like, oh shoot, like that. That's how I was when I
I
seen that.
rewinded. I had to go back. You know what I'm saying? I said, "What?" And I
And
had to
that's
go
what
back and
wrote
say,
you into this series to me.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
When that happened, you wanted to know, you wanted this guy, you wanted Alberto to get caught. You wanted Alberto to get caught. And
Oh, and they caught him all right.
they was like, look, don't worry, we gonna catch him. We're gonna catch him, we're gonna take care of him. And and that's where they left it off with. But this was so sad because when Michael got here, Kyle was already here, probably in tears over his brother, because that last scene that they shared where he has such admiration for his older brother. And I think that how can I say it? He has so much. Dang, I got two. That's where I messed up. He has so much admiration for his brother that you could see that this was gonna be a hard thing on him. And
Mm-hmm.
is a reason why I'm gonna get to it. But I just I would with when the two brothers knew, I said, oh my goodness, they're gonna call this woman at her job about her son. And it's like, to me, she knew it was coming. What was your thoughts
But
with
oh, you talking
that?
about the mother?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it looked like somebody who she worked with is the one who pulled her out. We didn't see it on camera though of her them telling the mother, but
Nah, they just called her
somebody
out of the
interrupted her class
classroom.
while she was in somebody interrupted her class and pulled out in the hall and I guess told her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And then with all of this happening, he gotta go see. Oh no, let me go. I'm jumping ahead. He
Yeah, over
finds
right
out where he
yeah, right
is,
here. Yeah.
and he comes up there
When the
to.
when the guy told him, "Don't worry, we got this."
Yeah, they was like, we already know who he is.
Mhm.
We already know how he did this. He came, he followed Vera, Milo's wife, and they found the map. They found the map. They found him, and that's why he came here to come after your brother. So we
Mhm.
already know who this guy is. He's a
I mean,
real.
and no police is supposed to tell you to do this, to grab the gun and put it up in the air. I knew they was going to take
Yo,
him out.
this was crazy the
I
way
knew
he
they were going to
did
take
it.
him out. They said, "Oh yeah, grab the gun, hold it up, and point it at me." I said, "Okay, it's over for him.
Yeah,
It's
it
over for
made
him."
you
They
think
already
like.
took out two
And he
main
was
characters
smiling
already.
about this before he went in there. Like, don't worry, we gonna get him.
Mm.
And
And then,
and he already promised him, dad. He already promised him that, look, when we go in there, if he's in there by himself, he ain't coming out alive.
right,
That was
because he said
crazy to me.
because he said that he did not want this guy Alberto to go up in there in the prison, put his feet up, and live a good life in prison. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's what he
Yeah.
was saying. He said, because once he said he wanted to go in there and do it himself.
He said because
And they
once
was
he's
like, no, you
inside, I
can't
can't
go in
get to him.
there.
Yeah,
And
because he
he
said once he's outside, I can't get to him. Yeah, right.
Yeah. He said,
Yeah, he
once he's
wanted to do it
inside,
himself.
I
You're
can't
right.
get to him. So
Yeah,
yeah, I thought this was crazy, yo.
he wanted to take him out, like you said. Yeah, it drew
So
me
let me
into
ask
movie.
y'all this: when he took out Mitch, did y'all want to see him go? Put a hand up in the chat if y'all was rooting for this guy to be taken out,
Oh,
y'all.
most definitely.
Cause I was like, yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
That drew me in.
I'm not mad. I ain't gonna be crying no tears over this dude.
No love lost at all, honey.
No, I ain't even get a chance to know him yet. They done took out two characters already.
You know what the crazy part was?
Mhm.
When he went to go see Milo's people. When Milo's dude got here, he
Oh
was
yeah,
talking
they sitting
reckless
at
to
the
me. He was
bar.
like, man, don't ever threaten me again.
Right.
I like that he's not scared of them because they criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Because he like, yo, I was a
Cause he a
criminal
criminal. He's a criminal himself.
too.
I think they
Exactly. So
dirty.
they
So they not. It's not like they some clean cut good guys.
mm-mm.
This man, his brother, and all they all dirty. They
Right.
dirty. Mm-hmm.
So let's go to
And I
The
think that's why
last
the mother doesn't is upset with them because they are doing underhanded stuff. And she even made a mention about their father or
their
something.
father was doing this. That's right, Inga. I'm glad you got to it at the perfect time. Their father was doing this. Their father was doing what Mitch did.
Mm-hmm.
And he got taken out like that too. It was a
Mm-hmm.
situation that went awry,
Mm-hmm.
and he couldn't mediate the situation, and he lost his life.
Right.
And she feels like you she's told Michael, she said, I kind of thought it was well, actually Kyle told Michael, I actually thought it would have been you before Mitch, because
Mm-hmm.
you're actually dealing with them.
Right. Right.
And I think that's why Kyle was so blindsided. And I feel like Kyle is so hurt also, for the simple fact is, I think he looked up to Mitch like his father, a
Mm.
second father figure, because he took it, when you seen him sitting there, it seemed like it took him back to being a little boy. What was
Yeah,
your thoughts?
he definitely was devastated. I mean,
And
he, like that's his big brother. He was definitely devastated.
yes, and
Hmm.
also the last scene of this, where she was like, I don't want you to do this job. You said you don't even like living here. Why
Right.
don't you just leave? You have that cabin, you have this. Why don't you just leave? And he
He
just
ain't
was
going
like,
nowhere.
I'm a felon. I can't even get a job if I leave town. This is what I do. So he's basically has accepted his fate as far as the job goes.
Hmm.
So I understood where it was, but I feel like it's too risky for him to do this job. And so he was gonna end it. When he gets there, they clean out the safe because it was still money in there.
Right.
And he
So
comes back.
he didn't give the guy all the money.
He
Oh, oh.
gave him 100,000, and I think he took the 10 out,
Mm-hmm.
because it was just a little stack of money. It wasn't that much.
Right. I saw it.
And
Mhm.
the guy just took the bag and ran. So
Mm.
yeah, Mike is my man. Look, I got a shout out to Tamika's Den, because this Tamika told me about this series in Detroit. They told me about this series, and
Mm-hmm.
I binge watched this in the summertime, I believe, because I was so far behind, and everybody was talking about the ending, that I was like, you know what? Let me go watch it,
Oh
and
yeah.
I
Um,
binge watched this whole entire
oh, I'm
thing.
going today. I just watched the first episode today, but I'm going to be going ahead watching other episodes.
All right,
Definitely.
well, you look,
Hmm.
don't put your track shoes on in the recap,
I ain't gonna.
but
I'm gonna take my Adidas off. Hmm.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 and 3 next Wednesday.
Okay.
I might switch the time to 11 p.m., guys, because I want to get I want to get 2 men on this panel. So I might move it to 11. Is that too late for you, or is that all right?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Tamika says she might step in from time to time if her schedule allows it. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm I'm open for this. And this is the rewatch, guys. If you haven't watched this, jump on this with us so we can catch up. And in June, we'll do the recap of the third season, and might even do a little watch party, because I think I could do it from here. We gonna figure it out, because we might be able to do a watch party on Rumble, y'all. So I want y'all to hit the like, hit the
Oh yeah, but we
share.
ain't talk about the lady. That was
What?
like that's the girl from the prison. Is that
Right.
her mother or aunt or somebody? Who was that
She
to
was
her?
worried about her sister, because they're trying her in there, and she
Hmm.
doesn't want her to get hurt.
And
Mind you,
she said my family member told me to come see the mayor.
yeah.
Right? Something she
And
said
he
like that.
and he was like, that was my brother. He's not here anymore.
Right. And
He's
then
gone.
she seemed disappointed
I like the way
and
Kyle was
and
saying, you're not supposed to be doing this. What was your thoughts about that?
yeah, I mean, he pretty much told the lady, "Shoe fly, shoe." He told almost get away, but
Hmm.
I guess because she was like upset and kind of crying, or, distraught. He just went on to say, "Well, what's the situation? He started asking her questions, you know. So I think
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna go ahead and end up helping this lady. That was what the girl in the prison was asking the mother, but the mother didn't want to get involved, you know.
Right, right.
Mhm.
And is it the same person? Because she was asking for a nephew. So I don't
Yeah,
think it's the
because I
same
thought it, I
person.
I thought it was. I mean, y'all tell me in the chat if I'm wrong, but I thought it was because I thought the girl said to her is something about a family member. She was trying to get help for a family member. So I'm just, and then all of a sudden this lady pops up. I thought maybe it was connected. So
It's three people so far that need help in there. Remember the first person that came in with his father, but they already told him. They said once they moved, they told him to basically, if somebody tries him again, they told him to act like he's gonna take himself out, and they'll put him in a certain. They'll isolate him. That's what
okay,
he was told. But Mitch already said we're not helping him no more, especially after the way his father talked to him, even though he ain't say those words. But that's what I got from it. What was your
right,
thoughts?
right. No, I mean the way the father was talking, I ain't think he's not going to help him. But I don't know why I think this girl is connected to the girl who was in the classroom. That's what I think. I don't know. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll see by the next episode, but I could
Hey,
be wrong.
hey Sally, you know what? I believe that's coming. I'm gonna, you know
Oh
what?
yeah, that's your show.
Let
That's
me
you and
look right
Tamika's show.
now. You gonna watch Yellow Jackets with us? You
I
got
still never
Paramount
looked at it. I
now.
think that's you, Tamika, and Nita.
Neither,
Somebody was
yeah, we
watching.
was
Yeah,
doing that.
yeah. I
I
thought
had
that show
a
was
whole.
over with. I didn't know it was coming back.
Nah,
I
it's
thought
coming
it.
back.
Oh, I thought they had the season. I mean, like a series for now. I thought it was done. Okay.
It is coming back. Will there be a season 3? Because I had the article and everything. There will be a season 3, and they have a release date. You know what? I'm gonna come back on, and when I do I'm gonna do a hidden gem segment, the prediction with BMF, and also
And
a
find
trending
out
topic or
and
something.
find out while you looking up the yellow jackets for your hidden gems. Find out about what's the one with Sylvester Stallone?
Oh,
That's supposed
Tulsa
to,
King,
yeah, that's supposed to be coming
that's
back.
coming back on
I can't
too,
wait
but
to see that.
I'm gonna put some shows out that I'm thinking about recapping, and we got a couple of things coming, and you know what? Inga gonna get her feet wet, and she gonna be doing a show on her own,
Oh yeah,
and
I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna
doing
come over
stuff.
and co-host.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she
Yeah,
got to get her
definitely.
feet wet.
Definitely. I'll probably do that Tulsa King for sure. That I
Okay,
know.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because I like that first season, and I
Yes.
had to go back and rewatch the first season before the new season come out. So
And we was talking about Yellowstone too earlier today.
everybody keep talking about Yellowstone. A
So
friend of mine said Yellowstone is so good.
I had a friend of mine called me to tell me to review this, but you know how when stuff be too far ahead, where I don't like to jump in the middle. So I'm gonna check this out. This is gonna be on one of the lists, and we're gonna check it out. We're gonna check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
don't be surprised. I might not come up here with pictures all the time from now on
Oh yeah,
while
yeah.
I
But
do
y'all
these
know I've been
recaps. I
struggling.
might come up and we might just chat it up about it. I'll take my little
That's
notes
probably how I'm.
and we'll talk
Y'all,
about key scenes.
y'all know I was struggling with
I
mine.
might take a couple of clips and then we move on from there. But it's not gonna be like how I break it down scene for scene unless it's an important episode. It might go
Yeah.
down like that. So
I
keep
might have
your
1 or 2 or 3 pictures, but I can't do every little scene because it's just too many pictures. It take too much time, and I ain't got it down packed like you and Tamika. Y'all got it
don't
together.
look, you got a quote.
Y'all been
I
doing it
wasn't
long.
listen,
So.
I wasn't always doing screenshots. You know that. If y'all
Mhm.
go back and watch my recaps from the beginning, I wasn't. I had to learn how to do all of this, and you will learn too. Trust and believe.
Mhm.
Same thing with Tamika. She wasn't doing all of that, but she doing it now. She doing it well.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
So yeah, same
Worldwide
thing with
now.
Candy Love. I'm watching all of y'all progress, and I'm so happy for y'all. I really am. It's like, you know how you just I have
Look,
my
the little that I'm doing, I'm happy. I
yes.
got that much going on.
Now look, don't
Go
think
check
that
out
look.
that Good Times thing because I tore that to shreds. I can't stand that
Well,
thing.
look, I look. That might be. I'm gonna get a hidden gem segment together tomorrow, and look, I might be solo. I might have somebody popping. Just just keep y'all notifications on. And I'm gonna close out this vote. Did y'all vote? The vote was tonight. Have y'all ever watched it?
Hey, Shannon.
Just to
Hey,
have something to talk about. And I'm going to end the poll.
Shannon. It's on Paramount Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Mayor
And it's also
Kingstown.
on Showtime. Okay, so we had a total of 15 votes. This is the first episode. We might have some people come back for when the new season comes on. But if you haven't seen this show, please, please, please check it out. And let me know what y'all think. Okay, so the rewatch, who has been here for the first time, is 60% here for the rewatch, and it's 40%. So 60-40, a little less than half. I'm ready for the go. I think we're gonna do good with recapping this and reviewing this and starting with next season, y'all. Hey, Shannon McD. I never heard of this show, but hey, ain't got me on. Hey, Shayna. All right. So, what you got going on? I'm glad I could say this to you tonight. What you got going on?
Because usually I say I ain't got nothing going on.
Yes, you do. Who you putting in the furnace?
Usually I say I don't have nothing going on. I'm just jumping in the car with you and Tamika, and wherever y'all go, that's where
All
I'm
right.
going.
Well, where you driving your car to?
But now, let's see. What's the day? Wednesday. Okay, I can't be remember what day it is. Okay, today is Wednesday. I don't have nothing going on tomorrow, but Friday night I'm going to try. I have it already set up.
I saw. That's why I said what you got going
live
on.
For a BMF. I'm probably late. Like I think I set up for 10:30. Might be even be 11 o'clock. I might do really late. And
Okay.
after I want to give everybody a chance to watch it because people got mad with me for talking about it before too early. So
okay.
I want to give people a chance to watch.
It happens.
Yeah, I ain't worrying about it. Hey, that's their problem, not mine. So probably Friday night, if all goes well with my own personal life, that's what I'm planning on doing. Just chit chatting with the folks, whoever show up, and just talk about the episode. Because from what I saw from some clips that Lamont put up, I'm gonna be really going in on Lucille. But I ain't gonna talk about it yet. Them clips Lamont put up today, I'm gonna be going in on Lucille hard. And so anyway, that's probably Friday night. Saturday, not I don't think I'm doing nothing Saturday, and then Sunday, Sunday, Miss Kara and Shanna and I are gonna be talking about the dating show Ready to Love that comes on. It's a reunion, and the show was a mess. It's a hot mess show, but it's the reunion, and so we're gonna just talk about the mess from the reunion. So we'll talk about that. That's Sunday at 4 p.m. So and then if I know at some point me and Candy supposed to be getting something going, but we ain't finalized, so I don't want to talk about it yet because it's not finalized. But we were talking behind the scenes, so I'm trying to get some things going. And I'm still gonna do birdie, and I'm still gonna do some shorts and putting stuff on the community tab. So y'all see me. I'm gonna try.
All right.
And I want all the help from everybody. So everybody who got who got suggestions, critique, please bring it my way. Yeah.
All right.
And I hopefully I can hook up with Monique Johnson. She has a page. We have to subscribe to her page and see what she got going
she has
on.
a page now. All right.
Yes, it's
I'll be
Monique
sure
69 Ways Johnson. Yeah. So I've been following, seeing what she doing, and so one day maybe we all collab and do something. We'll all get together because us girls we all got to.
I know she was doing the Shogun with Nita,
she's
so
still doing
I checked that out.
Yeah, she's still.
But I had it on my TV,
show,
so I didn't even. I don't even. I think I might have forgot this.
I listened to that review, even though I didn't watch the show, but I
when I watched it. All right, so look, y'all. I closed out the poll. Keep y'all notifications on. I am gonna do trailer breakdown of BMF, even though I know I'm a little late with it, but I am going to do that anyway, just to talk about it, just to get my little say out, because remember, I was on vacation. Make
From the
sure,
last episode. You talking about?
right.
Okay.
Make sure if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Tell a friend of that we recapping the man
Hit the thumbs
Kingstown
up.
if they ain't
Hit the
watch it,
thumbs up.
and they need to jump on this.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for coming out, y'all. God bless. Have a good night, y'all.
Love y'all.